Monday, September 28th, 2015. A peaceful morning at Marion L. Steele High School. Until.
We did a big violent intruder drill. Right? It involved everybody from teachers acting as students to teachers acting as themselves, administrators acting as themselves.
He's wearing black gloves and he has a helmet on.
If you are in the north end of the building, evacuate. If you are in the north end of the building, evacuate. There is a violent intruder on the top floor of the south end of the building.
And we practiced what we would do if for some reason an active shooter would ever come to Steele High School.
When the shooter opened fire, it was extremely loud. It was scary. My heart was racing a mile a minute.
I did not expect it to be as loud as it was. I mean, it literally stung your ears.
The 7 students that I had in my classroom, we were all able to escape out the windows here.
Most of the students that I had in the classroom went out the window and went over to Powers. A couple couldn't make it, so I stayed with them, and we stayed till the end.
The students were hidden in this closet. They dragged me in there, and then they realized no one was coming, so they took this shirt, which they had originally used as a tourniquet, because I had a leg wound, and they flew it out the window.
We hung like some stuff out the window to let the law enforcement know that we were in the room.
We had the injured people go down, we had role players do what they were going to do, and then officers respond, more officers responded, EMS, fire, SWAT, bomb squad, everybody responded.
We barricaded ourselves in a room, and we kind of just waited to be saved by the SWAT team.
The SWAT used a key to get into my classroom. I had barricaded pretty well. They had to climb over things and around things to get in, and it took them 2 minutes to break into my room.
They started bringing the desks over. I was up here, and then so we just started piling everything. We didn't care, how it was getting piled. We just started throwing stuff on top of each other.
We barricaded ourselves in a classroom because we thought that there was an active shooter outside. It turned out that was just Mr. Lowe trying to get into the school. He had a backpack on, so we kind of falsely accused Mr. Lowe and started a rumor that he was a second shooter.
SWAT was out there. They came to the door, they wanted my hands up, and we moved the barricade, and then they escorted us one by one out of the classroom. It brings awareness to a situation that you hope never happens to your community or your school district.
The most I got out of the whole event was the pre-planning of it, talking to Mr. Strebel about what we were going to do with our back room.
You got to be able to stay calm and keep your head.
I think you're going to see more teachers locking their classroom than may have locked them in the past.
Being prepared is better than not having any preparedness.
I went to them, what happened. I called 911, I told them what happened. I told them I was terminating the call, and then I called the dispatch right away, and then I was saying,
parents call of high school students, they should be directed to Family Fellowship for further information.
I'll tell the board. I was just reporting the injured. If you want to bring them out, go ahead.
Today was just a simulation. School administrators are very happy the way that things turned out and the way that people reacted. But one thing is for sure, they hope that they never have to do this for real.
Unfortunately, in a sad situation such as this or a tragic incident, the training to make us think of what would we do if this were to happen.
We have students and staff, that's something that always has to be our top priority. I don't know that you could ever fully prepare for a situation like this, but by doing a drill like this, we can simulate it as much as we possibly can.
But obviously, it is an incident that you hope never happens.
Monday, September 28th, 2015. A peaceful morning at Marion L. Steele High School.